Hi, Dino here. Welcome to another series of the Limitless Hair Expert. Today's subject is how to evaluate growing hair versus adding hair. Now, what I mean by this is when somebody has hair loss, they're torn a little bit between finding out how to grow their hair versus do they need to add hair. Now, here's how you should evaluate this. In reference to hair growth, I want to first give you a little education about hair growth, all right? There are methods that grow hair, and there are different kinds of methods. Just to put them into categories, there's actually pills that you digest that state that they will grow your hair. Then there's topical formulas that you put on top of your head that will grow hair. Then there's actually lasers. There's laser combs, there's laser helmets that'll actually grow your hair. Although, I need you to understand this. When they say they'll grow hair, here's what they'll actually do. And you have to understand this very carefully. Number one, all three of these categories, whether it's something that you digest, that you take in like a pill, something that you apply topically, or whether it's a laser, any of those three, you're going to get one of three different results. Number one, on most people, nothing happens. Number two, on some people, it's a possibility that it'll slow down your hair from falling out, which is a good thing. And number three, there's a possibility it'll grow your hair, although when it grows your hair, please understand, it'll never grow a substantial amount of hair. When hair growth happens, from any hair growth treatment of any kind, whether it's something you do at home, whether it's something you do professionally, when you do get hair growth, you'll never get a substantial amount of hair growth like grass. What you're going to get a little bit of growth at maximum. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's a good thing. It's just that you should understand that when you buy something or you sign up for a treatment, that one of three things might happen. Number one, nothing. Number two, it might slow down your hair fallout. And number three, it might grow your hair. Just understand that if it grows your hair, it'll just grow a little bit in, which is still a good thing. I just want you to understand that. Now, in reference to balancing out that of growing hair versus adding hair, here's what you have to consider. If you try one of these treatments and A, it doesn't grow your hair, or B, it just slows down your fallout, and you're satisfied with that, then you don't need to add any hair using any kind of method. If one of these treatments grows your hair, even though it doesn't grow it substantially, but you're happy with that, you don't need to go any further. You don't need to add hair. Now, conversely, if you try one of these treatments and it does nothing, or it slows down your hair, or even if it grows your hair, but you're not satisfied with the amount of hair that it grows, that's when you have to realize it's then important to you as an individual to then have some sort of method of adding hair, because that's what's going to satisfy you. So if you grow a little hair and it's exciting, but you're still emotionally bothered by the fact of the amount of hair you still have, and you can't grow any more, that's when it's time to look into a method of adding additional hair. And by the way, there is a method now in the industry of which you can add hair safely while leaving your scalp open, while leaving your hair breathing, while also giving you the ability to add a treatment of any sort while adding hair. But if you go into one of these, remember, never cover your hair, never tie down your hair, okay? So that's what I want you to consider when you're thinking about growing hair versus adding hair. And the quote for today is, "Your growth circle is what causes to expand you." Now, I want to break this down for you. What I did is I did a little drawing here. Now, there's a growth circle that all of us are within. Notice there's little circles here. Within each circle is things that are within your comfort zone. Things that are easy for you, that are comfortable for you. But now it's when you push yourself outside of your comfort zone is what causes you to grow. But here's the thing. One little step outside of your comfort zone in one thing you do expands you globally. It then causes you to expand in other areas. So always push outside of your comfort zone. When you push one little thing outside of your comfort zone, just one thing, you then break into a wider span of yourself, into a new ring, which then causes you to do other things outside of your comfort zone in a more easy way. And then when you push again, you then push again outside of that circle to another thing that's outside of your comfort zone that then becomes easier, and then you do more things outside of your comfort zone. That's how you grow as an individual. Please remember that. So stay tuned for our next video called How to Evaluate the Dangers of Hair Shedding, and I'll see you soon.